wheeling! I'm wheeling! So, I guess I'm gonna make this video because I've been bugged. I got a lot to make this video. I don't know if it's like one guy, but I think it's more than one guy now asking me this, because I keep getting somebody who's sending me comments saying, tell me what you think of cafe racers. And I noticed it was somebody else now too. Like, I get private messages about it, I get comments in videos. So maybe he's made a second account, or maybe people genuinely want to know what I think about cafe racers. I sort of kind of covered what I thought about cafe racers in a video already. So if you were a true fan, you would know. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll make a video just for you, so you know what I think about cafe racers. What do I think about them? They're goddamn old bikes. I don't know. They're alright. They're cool, man. Cafe racers are like the granddaddies of sport bikes, and you know, oh, hello. They're pretty cool. This road's pretty cool. Hello? Hello? Whatever. Gravel right there. Oh, this is alright. I know this road. I've been on this road. I love it when I fucking run into these things. Oh, cut the line for braking. Sweet. What am I talking about? I don't know. Fucking, I'm lost track of points now. What is this? What is this? Oh, this is a sharp one. Like some gravel and shit in it. Yeah, slide! Oh god, this is cool! Hello, worker man. He looked at me like, hey, slow down. Slow down, you. No! I'm gonna go faster. We got a utility work sign up here. Yep, sure enough. Well, that just ruins all the fun. Motherfuckers. Alright, that was cool. I'm gonna remember this place now. I know how to get there now. I had lost this road. I remember this one and I couldn't remember how to get back to it. Cool. Fucking cool, man. Anyway, cafe racers. They're like the granddaddy of sport bikes. I wouldn't mind having one. I don't know. They're cool. I like them. They're cool bikes. And I could even tell you if I ever got one, what I'd be looking for. Like, I would love a true, like, cafe racer, like a Norton or a Triumph. But realistically, I'd want one more for the looks and the styling and the handling characteristics of one, versus actually having an authentic one that would require me ordering parts and having to wait for them and just be finicky and worried about it, you know, all the time. Like, I'd want one that could actually, like, would look the part, but I would throw around and not really worry or lose sleep if I fucking destroyed it, you know, like I could build another. So for that, I'd probably use an old Honda CB if I ever wanted to build one. Now, Honda, when they started making those CBs, the ones that are like, could go, that like, you can turn into the look of a cafe racer, are technically too old for the period. You know, those started coming out like in like the late 60s and 70s when those bikes were coming out, and that technically the error of the, you know, the rocker, you know, for the rockers guys who rode those kind of bikes, that was a what was it? That was more of a 50s thing. So it's like, it's not a big deal to me though. I mean, like a lot of people were still into that style by then, and that's why they turned a lot of those bikes into them, and it still lives on today. There's people that ride them and have fun on them. So, but anyway, like I would get like an old Honda CB. I would even take a CB 250. Cause you can get one of those now. Like you can get like a Nighthawk 250, and they're like easy to come by and they're cheap. And it's only a 250, but I mean, I really wouldn't care about the performance as much, like as in straight line performance and power, because this 400 right here has probably got more, to be honest with you, than like even like a CB like 450 would have. You know, they're just not that powerful back then, so it wouldn't be about like just straight hauling ass for me. I'd get one and I would probably put like flip the bars or get bars that worked right. I wouldn't actually put clip-ons. I hate when people put clip-ons on cafe racers because that's not right. That's not authentic. You need to flip the bars upside down. You can put skateboard wheels underneath. That was like an old school trick. I know skateboard wheels weren't around back then. I don't know, but maybe they were. I don't fucking know. I just know that it was like I've seen that like an old school thing. People do that. I would do something. I'd make it look fucking tight though. I just real like basic out bike. You know, cut that fucking tail section off so you just have, you know, the ass on it, like where it stops, and you get one of those fiberglass pieces with a little dome on the back, and a little flat seat, very uncomfortable seats. And then, you know, like build my own rear sets. I could do that. That's not a big deal for me. You know, I don't have like welding equipment or anything, but you'd be surprised the shit I've been able to build with air grinder, sawzall, Dremel, vise, hammer. Pretty good. I would surprise some people. So I'd build up something like that, little shorty pipes that stop basically right like where your pegs would sit at, you know, one on either side. I like that look, you know, just like an open baffle. And where the air box would sit in the battery, that would have to just be a big open like triangle in the frame, you know, where all you see is a filter coming off the carburetor, you know, like a pod filter. The battery, I'd probably get a really small battery, put it in that little hump on the back, and I would actually try to get it without make it kickstart, because you can get the old case covers off the older CB250s and some of the older CBs, and they are kickstart. You can get, I know you can get a Nighthawk, you can convert it to be kickstart if you want. I would just kickstart that thing only. Kickstart only, like a gangsta. Like I would love that. I think that'd be a sweet looking machine. Nice and light, would handle well, and just look the fucking parts. You know, there's little shit up here as you can have too. Like I'd probably have a Speedo and that'd be it. One gauge in the center, you know, one big headlight, not big, you know, normal size headlight on the front. I wouldn't have turn signals on it, I would just point. See, and then this, you could basically get rid of this because you wouldn't be running a starter. You could just put the keys somewhere on the frame down here. Your high beam and low beam, I'd put the actual switch like on the fucking light, but like under the side so you couldn't see. You kind of reach under it, turn it on, turn it off kind of setup. And then so you don't have turn signals, it's your high beam. This can basically all go except for your horn button, which I'd probably just put like a little momentary push button switch, and I'd wire it inside the bar and tuck it underneath, so you would see nothing other than like a clutch cable, a throttle cable, and a brake cable, but just kind of, you know, Ving over the top here, kind of like that, and you would have nothing else on top here. It'd just be plain. You know, some of these mirrors would look really good on a cafe racer, one on either side, you know. And just call it done. That'd be a sweet bike right there. And I would take it to Rockers vs. Mods. They have a big Rockers vs. Mods meet annually, and I've been to it like 3 years in a row, and I missed this last one because of work. I would have loved to go up there and gotten some footage and shit and shown you guys that meet, because it's a really cool meet, you know. But I ended up missing it, so oh well, I'll have to try to go next year. Anyways, there you go. That's just for you guys. You keep asking about cafe racers, or maybe one guy who's just fucking with me a lot. I don't know. But now you know. Knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. I've said that before in the video, haven't I? I don't know. Goodbye. It's like, where were you when Jurassic Park came out? I was in 3rd grade in math class, man, and this is great. It takes some shit, dude. That movie was tight. It's like back to reality.